Now, Nigel in Maidenhead says that miners are bone idle. I think we should hear why. Go ahead, Nigel.
Hello?
Yes, you're on the air.
Hi. Well, I just don't think it's I don't think it's a job which requires a lot of skill, really, and I think that should be the decisive factor.
Well, we'll come back, Nigel, to whether it requires a lot of skill. But you said that miners were bone idle, and you told the fellow on the switchboard when you called up that mining was donkey work, that miners are donkeys. Go ahead.
Well, I think it's when I said donkey work, I meant something which can be done repetitively. It takes labour rather than.
What are you, Nigel? Are you a professor of physics? What are you?
Well, I'm doing a degree in economics, and
you're a student.
Well, yeah.
You're a student. You're a student.
Yeah.
And you have the nerve to describe men who go to the bowels of the earth to hew energy to keep the country going as donkeys and bone idle. Have you ever done a day's work in your life?
I've done many things.
Have you ever done a day's work in your life? You're a student now. Have you ever done a day's work in your life? And tell us what it was.
Well, yeah, I work around my parents' property. There's a lot to be done. It's like a half-converted farm, and there's animals to be looked after. I don't think mining, it's not really the hardest thing. It's,
You're having a laugh, Nigel, yeah?
I'm not. You swing a pick, and, the miner strikes.
You swing a pick. Well, first of all, you have a fairly archaic idea of what coal mining is. You don't just swing a pick, Nigel. You use some of the most dangerous and sophisticated machinery being used by any worker anywhere. And you do it a very long way down in the bowels of the earth. And you come up blackened by coal and your lungs filled with dust. And you have a very high chance of being injured, even killed in an industrial accident. Now you, Nigel, the student in Maidenhead, have one last opportunity to withdraw your smear against the coal miners of the world. I invite you to do so.
I'm afraid I find it quite funny. I am not. Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
Well, there you go. I'd like to keep you on because I wanted to ask you about the text you sent me, which says, any friends and relatives amongst your staff? I think I answered that, Nigel. I have no friends and relatives amongst my staff. Of course, once they become my staff, they become my friend. Now, I don't know if you're just a giggling idiot, Nigel. I don't know if you're having a laugh. But if you're the kind of man that we're paying to educate in economics in Maidenhead, heaven help us for the future.